not as fruit driven. I don't taste as much berry or cherry as I do kind of the herbalness, like the earthiness of the wine. It's more darker fruit to me, a little more plummy, maybe a little sour cherryness to it. But I get more of an herbaceousness to it, like a mushroom patch or a forest floor or something like that. It's really cool. Now that's just on the nose, right? So now you taste, and when you taste, the neat thing about this glass is it allows you to ease to pour that wine right over your tongue. And let that wine sit on your tongue about 3 to 5 seconds. Let it hit the tip of your tongue first, measures the sweetness in the wine, then roll over the sides of your tongue for the acidity, and in the back, just to measure the stringency or the tannins of the wine, and then swallow. Okay? Cheers. And then, of course, the fifth S is savor. What do you think? This is when you can start to banter a little bit about the wine. Do you like it? Don't you like it? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? Okay? Now, I challenge you to do the same thing with our generic glass. Okay? And see if the wine
Forgot what we were
tastes. Doesn't it?
Yes,
Okay.
it does. Really tastes.
Yeah.
Now, were you trying to like keep it in your mouth longer and all over the tongue like he said to do?
I mean, it was in my
Yeah,
mouth
yeah.
long enough, but I didn't hold it there an extremely long period of time. It definitely tingles.
Singles a little
You
bit.
can
Right?
feel it down the sides.
Yeah. So that means the wine, generally, if you feel it on the sides, you're tasting the acidity. Generally, the more you feel it on the sides, the crisper the wine. Interestingly enough, this wine is crisp, but not as crisp as many other wines made. So you might have a really good, you might have a super palate, picking up on those things.
Oh,
Now, when you try the next glass, my guess is that, well, I won't say a word. You just try it with the second glass.
Wow,
and
it
see.
smells different. It does smell very different.
I actually don't smell
You don't
it.
smell
I don't smell it.
Bingo. You don't smell anything,
I-
right?
Yeah.
I really don't smell it.
I
Comes
don't,
out.
you can
I don't smell it.
Really? I
And
know.
it allows
In the
the.
bottom.
Don't smell anything?
But what it does is
I mean,
it
I
also
don't.
keeps the alcohols from getting to your nose initially, so that you're smelling the pureness of
I
the
don't smell
wine.
it.
Smell like, you know there's wine in there.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
reason why it's really angled up to a great degree. It's keeping those alcohols to the side
this one
surface
yet?
of the wine, so
I
all
did.
you're doing is
Yeah,
getting a
yeah.
sniff of the actual, terroir, the wine, meaning the characteristic traits of the wine. You're so right. So often in a generic glass, you just can't smell them.
You don't smell it.
Right.
And it's this geyser that they
Oh my
always
God, it
say.
tastes so different.
That funnels, and it does taste different. It
Oh, it
funnels
tastes
the
so different.
aromas up, and it works.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
tastes like
Very different.
alcohol, it's red wine.
Yeah.
But I don't
Right.
taste much besides red
A-
alcohol.
And you are getting more alcohol in that. With this one, you're not smelling
The
the alcohol
flavor,
as
you get
much.
more
Right.
flavor.
It's more
And
than
this is
and that's
a wine that has
that's
a
what
fair amount of alcohol.
Wow.
that's what it says right there in the book.
But until you try it, like Rini and Shelley said, Mike, try it at home, and I did, and I tried it with my wife, and it really made a difference. We were like, it truly makes a difference.
Wow.
Particularly those of us who really like to drink wine regularly. When I say regularly, a glass a night or a glass every other night or something, I mean, we work hard. We deserve,
Right.
some good things in life, and so here you go. This is the best I
Way
think that
better.
I've ever tasted any wine in
Wow.
any kind of glass.
That is
Really?
ringing
It is.
You're gonna
endorsement.
have everybody.
Are you serious? That is
Everybody's
amazing.
gonna pour, go, no, we don't like it here, they're gonna pour it into the bottle.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't that a ringing endorsement?
Is it? See, and it's amazing the difference.
Yeah.
Had it been subtler, you might have just said, "Oh, that's nice." But
Right.
that's, I think, the difference between investing in, this glass and just buying. You can buy nice glasses, right? You can buy, $10, $20 glasses. For my money, that's the glass you want
Well,
to have.
and
all the
and
time.
the shape of the bowl is a lot of it, but it's not all of it. Again, you have that big foot. You have the really
clarity.
great clarity of the
Thickness
crystal.
of the rim.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
And I
It's
do love the balance.
the balance
taste.
of the whole
The
stem.
weight of it feels great in
Yep.
your hand.
The thinness.
Yeah.
And these aren't awful.
You know what else I love? I love watching you, all of you, hold that glass in your hand. This is from a guy's perspective. It makes you look all of you, even more, that much more attractive to me.
Oh, you do
Thank
have
you,
a
Mike.
pity your father.
Just add wherever you are. But honestly, like you're now
Well,
when
it's
you're
true.
holding that glass.
But with this
I'm
one,
like
I want to
thinking,
hold this
wow.
one like this.
I'm like,
I'm
thinking,
serious.
Wow, yeah, when you hold this glass, not that I mean, and you all look
Does feel
fantastic. But when you're holding that glass, there's a level of just sophistication in your
Yes.
image and
The
everything.
big
And I'm-
glass does have a certain sophistication
Yep.
to it, I have
Yeah.
to say, there's
The
an
whole-
elegance to the line, the
Yeah.
way it moves.
Yeah, it's just it just enhances your whole image when you're when we were Marguerite and I were tasting that night. Gabby, my stepdaughter, her daughter walked in, and she's like, "Whoa!" She's like, she immediately noticed because she's very image conscious. She goes, "What are you doing? Fancy schmance, because we opened up a bottle of Barolo, pretty good wine, and she said, those are cool. She knows nothing about wine, but she's just like, those are really cool.
Yeah.
I said, well, so you just see, you're at a party, you're at, at home, whatever. It just.
We should be so lucky that people are using these as their party
At their party glass.
Right?
Well,
Right.
they're only $75 a stem.
They're
85, excuse me. They were 70,
We only have
170 for the
pairs.
pair. That's
We
right.
have pairs, so
It's the
170
barware
is-
that's a little less. Yeah,
I like the barber.
yeah,
Yeah.
I do too. It's actually, it's got some good weight to it if you pick it up. It's a surprising, isn't it? You
I think it's like the small one, probably some Scotch,
swirl,
and they like to hold it.
exactly. And
Yes, Mike about talking about it for wine, so I'm not doing that because we shouldn't know.
well, that's because he just talked about the stem, how elegant we look, and the temperature. No, that is really terrific.
Very nice.
I think we did that right. This first, then this.
I think
Don't
so.
you?
I
Yes.
think so.
Yes, then you
because
taste how you taste
Right.
nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
it
yeah.
just
Wow.
blows you away, right?
Yeah.
It just
There's
doesn't.
a
Now,
big difference.
I got a lot more on the smell from all of that, but I just got out of the bathroom from brushing my teeth.
Yeah.
The taste was,
That's tough.
but
Toothpaste
it
and
was
coffee
good,
are
but
your
I could
worst
taste the
enemies.
difference too. But the aroma was,
Yeah, you definitely.
so,
So this is good. So maybe what we'll do, we're set up.
yeah, what time should we start pouring some
basically
champagne? What
work,
time?
It's only 10 after
you know,
6.
from the back here, and we'll just offer up glasses. How about the champagne? What are we going to just serve them in this
Yeah,
glass?
just the girls brought some out, we
have
just
champagne.
rented
Okay.
this,
All
yeah.
right, great. All right.
We
And
just
then,
did some rental.
We'll do the white wine first. I don't know that it's necessary to compare the white.
Okay, probably, you would know.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't mean to be.
That's the
Sorry,
big-
me.
That's the big champagne glass now in your,
That shape.
You're kidding.
that glass.
I didn't know that. Is that Saint Remy?
Yeah, it's summer meat.
Yeah.
This is the wine.
With the,
Why? Wow. That's an old pattern.
Yeah, it's a beautiful.
I'm
It's
trying
great.
to think what I went to that champagne cocktail party at Christoph, and I'm
Yeah, what
trying
did
to
they
think
serve?
what they serve.
Probably one of their